My family gave my dream wedding to my sister, so I did something unforgivable. My fiancé and I spent 2 years saving $32,000 for our wedding at Rosewood Manor, this gorgeous historic estate with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking a lake. I know some people think spending that much is ridiculous, but we both grew up poor, and this was our chance to have something beautiful. My fiancé worked double shifts at the hospital. I picked up weekend catering gigs, and we meal prepped every Sunday. The venue books out 3 years in advance, and we got insanely lucky when someone canceled. My mom and sister had been so helpful during planning, constantly asking about vendor meetings and taking notes about everything. Then my sister started dating this guy last summer. He's 59, drives a Porsche, and calls her his little princess. My parents absolutely worship him because he owns 3 car dealerships. When she announced her engagement at Sunday dinner, she actually said he made an honest woman out of me and rubbed her belly saying, "We're pregnant." My mom literally squealed. 2 weeks later, my mom invited me over for wedding planning brunch, and I walked into an ambush. My dad, mom, sister, and her fiancé were all sitting at the dining table with these serious faces. My mom goes, "Now that your sister's pregnant, it makes sense for her to have your wedding date and venue. You're not even trying for kids yet, so you can plan something later." I just stared at them, like surely this was some weird joke. But before I could say anything, my dad announces everything is already transferred to my sister's name, or being changed as we speak. The florist, the photographer, the DJ, everything. That's when I realized they'd been planning this for months. All those helpful planning sessions where my sister took detailed notes, she was literally stealing my wedding. Then my mom drops the real bomb. "Just so you know, we put our entire retirement savings into making this wedding absolutely perfect for your sister. We won't have anything left to help you whenever you decide to plan your own." My sister just sat there smirking, one hand on her flat stomach, while her fiancé squeezed her shoulder like she was some fragile princess. I walked out without saying a single word, my mind already racing through everything I needed to cancel and figuring out how to get my money back. I called my fiancé while sobbing in my car and told him everything. He said, "Fuck it, let's elope. I don't care about a big wedding, I just want to marry you." Within a week, we booked a small, intimate ceremony at a botanical garden with just our closest friends. 2 weeks before their wedding, my sister called me at 11 p.m. absolutely panicking. "The baker can't do my new cake design in time, the videographer quit, and the flowers are going to look terrible because I had to cut the order in half for my dress upgrade. You have to help me fix this. You always fix everything for me, please." I could hear my mom crying in the background. I didn't hesitate. "Hell no," and hung up. She called back immediately. "What do you mean no? I'm your sister. Mom and dad spent everything on this wedding and now it's falling apart and you won't even help?" I blocked her number. My mom started calling from different phones, leaving voicemails about how selfish I was being during my sister's special time. I blocked those too. Then I'm going through my credit card statement 1 week before their wedding and I see it. The $8,000 venue deposit. Still on my card. Still in my name. They'd changed everything else but somehow missed the actual venue contract. I stared at that charge for like 10 minutes, my heart pounding. Then I called Rosewood Manor and canceled everything. The coordinator was incredibly understanding when I explained my family stole my wedding and said my full deposit would be refunded within 5 business days. My sister called me the next day absolutely hysterical. "Please, you have to fix this. You always fix everything for me. I need you. The venue won't return my calls." I said, "That's because it's my venue," and I canceled it. Good luck. Their wedding day arrived, and according to my cousin who attended, it was a complete disaster. They scrambled and found a banquet hall that smelled like old carpet for the venue. Half the guests didn't show because the location change went out 24 hours before. The flowers were wrong, the cake was wrong, everything looked cheap and thrown together. But here's the best part. My sister was found locked in the bridal suite at 2 p.m., absolutely wasted on champagne, mascara running down her face, refusing to come out. When her fiancé started panicking about the baby with the alcohol, she screamed, "There is no fucking baby! I just wanted the ring." My parents' retirement fund is empty. My sister's marriage lasted 6 weeks, and I'm sitting pretty with a ring on my finger.